Hello there, Earth signs. This is going to be your monthly reading for July 2017. Will me and my ex get back together? So I'm going to put the cards into 7 sections and pull 3 cards for each of the 7 sections to represent Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. All right. So Divine Spirit, I ask you to tune into the energy of these earth signs and the person whom they're inquiring about, the ex whom they're inquiring about. So this could be an ex from way back in the day or most recently, whomever you feel called to look into, meditate on that person, okay? And I pray that Divine Spirit reaches you all uniquely and individually in the way that it's meant to. Okay, so I'm going to pull all cards straight from the top. Stop shuffling. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, some of these cards may not all show in frame, so if you can't see them, of course, I will put them in the frame so you can see them all. Wait, that goes here. Sorry. Okay. All right, let's get into it, you guys. So I'm going to do it in order: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So the first position represents what was the past history of this connection that led to the breakup. So Taurus is, you have the Ace of Wands. So what led to the breakup, I feel like a lack of passion, a lack of creativity, fire, sexual energy or sexual activity. You know, this represents the phallus usually sometimes in a love reading, so I feel like it could have been something sexually kind of led to the breakup. Could have been infidelity, but lack of passion or lack of effort, possibly. Virgos, the King of Cups, so you guys could have been dealing with a water sign, male or female, doesn't matter. But I feel like this person may have broke up with you, this water sign person. It led to the breakup. So let's see here. Capricorn, you have the Hierophant. Okay, so what led to the breakup? So it could be that this person was someone that you were in a long-term relationship with or in marriage with, and you guys might have gotten a divorce or just decided to part ways, or you guys outgrew each other. But I feel like it was divinely guided that way, that you guys were meant to split up, whether it's temporarily or permanently. I feel like Spirit had broke that relationship up a long time ago, or most recently, or it's in the process of divorce or something like that for some of you. Presently, where you guys are with the connection, Taurus, you have Justice. So this is major arcana card. So there's, you know, divine timing or divine's hand involved with this. Spirit is involved. Okay, there's karma involved. There's things that still, you know, karma still needs to be balanced or paid out here. So that's where you're at. Virgos, you have the Magician card. So where you're presently at is, you have the Magician card. So I feel like for some of you guys have the power to turn this situation around and work in your favor. You guys all have major arcana cards. All earth signs have majors in this position, which is odd. But it's like Spirit is working with you in a way that you can make some things happen, Virgo. Capricorn, where you're presently out, it's kind of like this, it took you by surprise. I feel like it shocked you to hell and back why this person would, you know, break the connection up, or how it broke. And it was like it broke up your happy home. someone outside forces could have did it, but really it's spirit said it was time for things to fall apart. And for whatever reason, it could serve you guys both to either renew yourselves in spite of the connection or for the connection, or to renew the connection itself, or just to renew you individually so that you can move on and rebuild something elsewhere with someone else. For some of you. Okay, so what is your ex current situation? What is their current situation? Okay, so Taurus, is your ex is at the 3 of Wands. So this person could be contemplating a move or traveling or getting away, or figuring out what they want to do next in life. Okay, what's their next approach? Could be who's their next I heard the word victim. Who's their next victim? But I just kind of feel like they're trying to figure out their life moving forward and where they want to be and where they want to go. It's kind of where they're at. Virgos, your ex is the King of Swords. So you have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So this person, for some of you, could be water, and it could also be air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female. But I just feel like for them, where they're at, you guys communicate in some way. Like there's still some sort of communication, or maybe you have some sort of knowing of what they're doing, okay, in some way, whether you guys still have each other on social media, or you stalk each other on social media, or you stalk them on social media just to see what's going on. But I feel like it's pretty much communicated what they're up to. This person could be very intelligent and smart. So this person could be in school studying, or this person could be a lawyer or something. They're very mature about theirs, is what I'm getting. Capricorn, your ex is the Queen of Cups. This is where they currently are in their life right now, their current situation. They could be very focusing on what they want in love and what they desire. They could be focusing on self-healing, self-reflecting. Could also be nurturing themselves or having compassion. This is a period of healing, I feel, for some of them. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see here. So how does the ex feel about... no, I'm jumping the gun. Sorry about that. So how does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? At the King of Pentacles. So your ex may feel like you're very materialistic, or you're someone that is very motivated, very driven, very down-to-earth person. Could be very wealthy in all thy ways. Could also be that you're a workaholic for some of you. But some of them could have felt like you were the one, because the King of Pentacles is like my husband card. But of course, if you're a female, this could be that a female... you know, the Queen of Pentacles, so the wife, that you were wife material for some of you. The Two of Pentacles, Virgo, how your ex feels about you is kind of like, it's kind of like you might have had to juggle them and something else all the time. Like you had to choose them over something else or someone else, or that you were choosing work over them. Virgos can tend to be, you know, workaholics, you know, so I could kind of see this. But they could feel like you might have put other things ahead of your family and them, or something like that. Hope that makes sense. But the Four of Swords, Capricorn. So how they feel about you is kind of undecided. They don't really know how they feel about you. Like I said, they're going through a healing process. They're trying to figure out how they feel, and releasing and having compassion for themselves. They could be feeling depressed slightly, I feel, some of them, but they're needing to pray about their life. It's something about needing to get clear. So I feel like, because remember, this is some of you guys had a broken marriage or something, or a long-term relationship. And it's kind of like they're trying to figure out where they stand in life now. They're praying about it, because I feel like this hit you both pretty hard. Remember, Spirit has its hand in it. So let's see how the ex would actually feel about reconciling with you. Taurus, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So that, again, this is another Earth. This is Earth energy. So this would be you. I feel like how they feel about reconciliation is it's up to you. Like, you would have to be the person to offer the connection or the coming back together. Like, you would have to be that person to do it, because if not, you'll be waiting forever for this person to make that move. It's just not in their nature. So I feel like you'll be waiting forever. They might, you know, because they're waiting on you, obviously. So as far as Virgo, how they feel, and this is actually you. This is the sign of Virgo. So the Hermit, how they feel about reconciliation, I feel like they're undecided. They're, you know, they may not even be focused on that right now. They're, like I said, this person's very mature. This ex could have been older than you, or just very mature. And very intelligent. I feel like they're focusing on bettering themselves right now, that they don't even have time to date anyone. I feel like they're not dating anybody right now. They're so focused on themselves. You guys could both be like one and the same almost. Like, you guys might be just alike, Virgo. Capricorns, how they feel about reconciling. They have the Five of Swords. It's like not in their mind right now. There's still a lot that they're trying to comprehend. They don't understand what happened, or they're struggling in their mind with this connection and what happened and how it ended. So I feel like that they're just not in that space to reconcile right now, obviously. But how can everyone help the situation? So Taurus, how can you help the situation? You have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like offering and giving, you know, giving something back in some way, okay? Giving something, or you have to be the giver. You have to be the bigger person, okay? You might have to be the person to make things right, because the Justice card is about wrong and right. Karma. So it could be that you have to do it. And again, remember, this person feels like you got to be the one to do it. Okay, so Virgo, you have the World card. So I feel like you just need to end it. For a majority of you, I feel like just go ahead and end it, because for some reason, I feel like you guys are just not in that space to be together. Like, you guys are just really I feel like you know, but it's, you know, there's no hard feelings. I don't get that from your cards at all. But you guys are just, you're about yourselves. You guys aren't even in a space to be in a relationship. Is kind of what I feel. And you need to bow out gracefully and know that you were successful in the best of your ability in the connection. That you did take something from it. You did have some sort of success or something to be happy or proud of, and look back on the connection happily, I feel, for most of you. Capricorns, what you can do is you really need to make a move. You've already made a decision, especially if it's to move on or to move forward with this person and fight for the connection. Whatever, it might not even be those two things, but whatever you've decided, you need to figure out how you're going to move towards that and take action. You need to figure it out. All right. So last but not least, the question, is it possible that you guys will reconcile? So Taurus says you have a yes with the High Priestess. Intuitively, you know how to do it, or you know if it's best for you or not, if this person is worth even reconciling with. But yes, you can. But you know deeper within yourself if it's right for you, if it's just for you and the other persons involved. The J's and the B's could send something for you guys. It could be the person's initials. Sorry. Virgos. Maybe. This is like a free will choice. Because some of you could be too focused on the past. This is the nostalgia with the Six of Cups. You could be way too focused on the past and only seeing things from that cup. And, you know, the past is the past. You know, it doesn't relate anymore. You guys could have been very young when you guys got together and you just outgrew each other. It's kind of what I feel. But it's a free will choice. Same with you, Capricorn. Free will choice with the Three of Pentacles. If you guys are willing to work together. Definitely it could come back together, possibly. I feel it requires effort. You guys gotta both want to do it. All right, so it's a maybe here. It requires work. So that was your reading, Earth signs. I hope that you've enjoyed this monthly reading. As always, I'm sending you guys much love, and until next month's reading, peace.